Oh, hello everyone. Yes, it is me in a video. Isn't that crazy? We're going to talk about right now something called a special right triangle. So you may have heard of special right triangles before. In the lesson you just did, something like this, a 3, 4, 5 triangle, this is considered a special right triangle. The thing is, we actually call it by a different name. We call it by something called a Pythagorean triple. You might want to write that down. Pythagorean triple. This is how it's spelled. Pythagorean triples, something like 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triple. You probably found 5, 12, 13 works. So Pythagorean triples, they always are whole numbers. There's not that many of them because there's not many combinations where a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Now, if you go back to the packet, you will see on there that you have to compare a few different ratios to each other. So I'm going to give you a few minutes. You could hit pause on this in a second, but I want you to figure out the relationship between the angles and also the sides for, I believe it says 3, 4, 5, 9, 12, 15, and also 15, 20, 25. I don't remember if those are the exact numbers, but please hit pause here and then come back in a bit. Well, hopefully that was a lot of time for you and you didn't just keep running the video. Come on, did you really keep running the video, Brett? Really? Anyway, if you kept running the video or if you figured it out for yourself, you would have seen that if it's a 3, 4, 5 triangle, if it's a 9, 12, 15 triangle, or if it's a 15, 20, 25 triangle, what ends up happening is the angles are always going to be the same. This is always going to be the same no matter if it's 3, 4, 5, 9, 12, 15, or 15, 20, 25, and this angle will always be the same as well. Why does that happen? Well, these are what's called ratios. And ratios, we could see 9, 12, 15, if you break that down, divide them all by 3, that's 3, 4, 5. Over here, a 15, 20, 25 divided by 5, well, that's 3, 4, 5 as well. Ratios are always going to be similar. Has anyone heard that word before? Well, you should have. Triangle similarity. Similar triangles always have congruent angles and what's called proportional sides. They are proportions of each other. When ratios are equal, they are proportions. All this stuff we will be learning about much, much more. This is the crux of trigonometry, which we're going to get to in a little bit. But there are 2 more special right triangles that you are going to do. The first of which is a 45, 45, 90 triangle. And the second is, excuse the drawing, a 30, 60, 90 triangle. You may remember from SAT, ACT, or geometry that these always have the same exact ratio of the sides. So what I want you to do right now is go back into your packets and you are going to find what that ratio is. You're going to do this using the Pythagorean theorem. Ooh. Hope you enjoyed the video.